Meet Olga, clairvoyant, director of divination, fortune teller extraordinaire, generative artist, all powered by AI. Kakapo Lab's last interactive project, The Love Machine, captured the imagination of Will and Claire, who run the leading retail 3D design agency, Altered. They needed to create something attention-grabbing for their stand at the visual merchandising display show. They wanted to demonstrate a future they envisioned, which sees experiences that require interaction rather than simple observation becoming more commonplace.
So this year at the VM display show, we thought we would create our own little pop-up shop looking around the subject of sustainability by creating a space that essentially can be built up and taken down predominantly in cardboard.
The initial concept, we were going to try and create a bit of a Zen-like spa experience in what would have been quite a crowded place. And then as the design progressed, we realised actually we wanted to create a bit more impact. And so we kind of brightened up all the colour palette, introduced this pink and purple blue tone, just so that it would be a bit of a wow moment as people kind of walked through the sea of different exhibitors.
One of the elements that we always try and explore in our space is the consumer and the brand experiences and how they connect. So once we had designed the architecture and had all that resolved, we thought we would maybe look at ways that we can add another element to elevate this space. And one recurring theme that we kept talking about was AI and how we could bring that alive in a physical way. AI is impacting on brand experiences at a fast pace, and we wanted to look at how we can create simple interactions with consumers.
Olga has attitude. Her brain is powered by a Raspberry Pi Pico W and chat functionality processed through ChatGPT. Add motorized eyebrows and a built-in printer, and you have instant access to unseen realms of interactive retail possibilities. To ensure a polished experience for the external user, we use similar mechanisms to our Love Machine. To chat to the machine, users would scan a QR code, which initiates a chat between the Love Machine and the users via WhatsApp. ChatGPT has gone through some major updates in the time since we made the Love Machine, including the release of the Chat Completions API. This is a stronger conversation model than the previous API, which made it easier for us to keep track of multiple users communicating with Olga throughout the course of the trade show. We still track the progress of the conversations using a finite state machine, but this time we could run system messages or hidden messages that direct ChatGPT's behaviour alongside the conversation with users. Initially, we had attempted to create a mini-game where users would attempt to correctly guess an object that Olga was thinking of, in return for a reward. However, this came with its own unique set of problems. We found that when it came to this particular type of game, the state machine had issues interacting with the Chat Completions API. In essence, past responses from the users would sometimes be forgotten, and ChatGPT had difficulty correctly answering some of the questions about the word's properties with a simple yes or no answer. We also reckoned that we wanted shorter interactions on the stand, so it made sense to change the remit. With the deadline for the show fast approaching, we instead decided to follow a different route, one that in hindsight was more suited for the Mystic Meg vibes we were getting from Olga. What we landed on was something more generative than anything we had attempted before. Using ChatGPT and dall-e, another system created by OpenAI, which can generate realistic images from text, Olga would make a prediction for each user before printing their fortune on a ticket, accompanied by a randomly selected unique vector image. Olga may not be able to predict the lottery or tell us when the cost of living crisis will end, but what she can do is offer a glimpse into the future of interactive retail experiences. In essence, Olga was generating art in real time for users to interact with, a unique and personal touch, matching style with substance. Olga's and Alter's success at the Visual Merchandising and Display Show demonstrates the potential for interactive technology to enhance the retail experience, engaging customers in exciting new ways. Our feedback from users was once again positive, and it was great to see so many people visiting the stand.
It's an incredible concept. Getting like a whole poem as a fortune was...
Yeah, I mean, using ChatGPT, obviously that's becoming a much bigger thing recently, and seeing all the applications, and I mean, this is just a very fun one, but yeah, it's fantastic.
Like and subscribe to see what we'll do next.